I am loving the new Hollywood. If you don't support me, go to my movies, write a positive review, then that means you're a racist, transphobe, homophobe. Let's get into it in the Derek O'Shea Show.
Welcome to the revolution.
This movie, one of the most anticipated comedies of the 21st century, came out that no one went to see. Billy Eichner's Bro, a boy meets bro love story. And who isn't excited about boy meets bro? I know I am. When I first saw this picture coming out, I was like, you know what? This connects with me to my core. I know this culture. I get this humor. All the little inside jokes, little things from here and there. And what bro doesn't love a good love story? Every bro loves romantic comedy. Billy Eichner's reacts to a disappointing box office results, though he shares he's proud of his movie. And Billy Eichner went on a Twitter rampage because this is what you're supposed to do in the modern left. If you don't support me, if you don't just agree with everything I agree with, if you don't connect with the same things I connect with, it's because you're a homophobe. It's because you're a transphobe. It's not because maybe you're not interested in the movie. It's not that you hate the people. It's the same thing. When I look at a horror film, I'm not like, ooh, I'm excited. I need to support these people. I just don't like it, and I don't go to it because I'm not excited about it. I don't connect with it. I don't get the understanding of it, and maybe I also haven't seen, Top Gun 2. Call me crazy, but does that mean I hate America? No, it just means I haven't seen it yet. But this is the modern left. The same thing with Rings of Power. You don't like Rings of Power? Well, it's because you hate black people. You're a racist. You're fill in the blank. It's not because, the writing sucks and the lore is totally destroyed. Whatever. Billy Eichner went on a crazy rampage about everything that's going on. He first says that he went into an LA and people were excited to see his film. Well, maybe you should just celebrate that. Maybe you just should understand that maybe this movie isn't for everyone. And maybe not every single person connects with this kind of movie. But those people are homophobes. And then this is where it gets fun in this Twitter rampage about what everything is going on. That's the world we live in, unfortunately. Even with the glowing reviews, which no one trusts reviews anymore because they review things and give things high scores that are complete crap. And people are catching on to it. People are done looking at Rotten Tomatoes scores and they're looking more at the audience score. And even that is up to question in these days. Great Rotten Tomatoes scores, a cinema score, straight people, especially in certain parts of the country. And that's where it gets fun. You know what? The best way to get people to see your stuff is to criticize them. Tell them about how much they suck. And then say, you suck so much, but please give me your money. And if you don't, it's because you're a homophobe. Just didn't show up for the bros. And that's disappointing, but it is what it is. Maybe people just don't understand it. People don't connect with, New York gay culture. I don't know. I don't know what this movie's about because it doesn't interest me. There's nothing about it that interests me. I don't care for romantic comedies, period. I've never been excited about a romantic comedy. I love comedies. I love bro comedies. But bro on bro, same with cis on bro, I don't get excited about. I'm not going to go pay $15 to watch a romantic comedy. Call me crazy. Billy Eichner goes on to say, everyone who isn't homophobic weirdo should go see Bros tonight. That's right. It's only if you don't see Bros, it's because you're a homophobe. Not because, money's tight and even gas prices are expensive. It's because you're a homophobe. You should go see Bros tonight. You will have a blast. And it's especially uniquely powerful to see a particular story on a big screen. Oh, so there's a good social justice message, which people are getting tired of. Because sometimes, I don't know about me, but for you, and I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know about for you, but for me, I go to movies to escape the realities of life because I want to experience something new, maybe historical, maybe a fantasy land, maybe because this world is exhausting, or maybe I want to go to something that connects with my voice, the same voice, a ginger comedy. If a ginger comedy comes out, you bet you know what, I'm going to go see it. And not only that, I will support it. And if you don't see that movie, I will call you a gingerphobe, period. And then he goes on to say, especially for queer folks who don't get this opportunity often. and you have to support. Even if the movie is absolute trash, you must support it. And that's what people are tired of. People are tired of being guilted into doing things, especially things that are supposed to be for fun. Comedy is supposed to be about fun. Comedy is what connects you and I together in so many ways, because we have the opportunity to laugh together. If you've ever gone to a comedy show, it doesn't matter who you are. If the joke is funny, it's funny. But people are getting so tired, like myself, of watching film after film after film about some powerful message. When some of us don't want a powerful message, people just want to be entertained. May the movies go back to just being entertaining and then be celebrated if they're celebrated. Maybe if no one's going to see it, it's because no one's interested in it, not because they hate you. There are so many movies out right now that I am not interested in. Not because I hate those people, but because I don't connect with anything. It doesn't stir something within me that gets me excited to go see your film. And then when you come out and say, just like the Rings of Power people are doing, if you don't like what's going on, it's because you're blank. It's not because, I don't know, you have a different taste. It's just, I thought movies were supposed to be art. And art is subjective. There is good art and bad art, and some people just like art that's weird, and I don't get, but I don't call them an art phobe. We go into some of these comments. Straight white males, this movie is not for you. Why are straight white males refusing to see this movie? This is what happens when you take an entire class of people and then you make them to be a villain, even though they're not attacking you. And they just get exhausted from having to deal with you because it's boring. And here we go. Here's Billy Eichner right here. Get your fictional, hateful Bible stories and your fake fictional religious bullshit out of our effing lives, F you. Now, it's incredible. Also, as always with Hollywood, they're so quick to make fun of Christians, but you never hear them make fun of Muslims. Only Bill Maher does that, and he gets a lot of crap for that. But again, you talk like this, and then you're like, hey, by the way, white, racist, homophobic, racist people in the middle of America, go see my movie. Celebrate me, even though I hate you. God. This is what happens when you choose to be political. I get the same thing. I get people hate me for no reason. And if I ever make a movie, I guarantee those people that hate me are not going to go see my movie. And I'm not going to say it's because you're a gingerphobe. It's just because you probably hate me. You make an entire career off of mocking people, and then you try to get them to go see it. There's just the weirdest phenomenon going on right now with Hollywood right now, where it's like, here is a movie that we just built, just made, just wrote, and we're going to talk so much trash about our audience, and we're going to hate on them. But at the same time, they better go see it and pay with all their hard-earned money. They're from their 8-hour... God. Can you imagine... Okay, can you imagine being... a Christian who is working, you work a 9-to-5 job, you're making $15 an hour, you're doing everything you can to get by, and this movie comes out, and the guy that created it says something like this, get your effing fictional, hateful Bible story, blah, 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 off. He gets that off his chest, and then at the same time, you are trying to decide what to do with your money. Do I spend $15 on a Chipotle burrito, or do I go to this movie of a person that hates me? What are you going to choose? That doesn't... And also, can we stop this whole idea? If you just don't like something, it's because you hate that person. It's such a dumb statement in general. They're like, it's just, I don't think Kevin Hart is that funny anymore. His old stand-ups were hilarious. His new ones are trash. And it's not because I hate black people. It's the same logic. It's so dumb. He like hates on people in the middle of America, and then he talks trash about them, about straight white people, and then at the same time he's begging you to see his movie. How about try to just say, this movie's for everyone. This movie should connect with everyone. I wrote this movie not just for gay people, but for all people. You know, something like that would try to bridge the gap and bring people together. But no, we're at a place in our life where it's important to not only stand your ground, but double down and make everyone that is against you the most hateful rhetoric. He's basically saying, if you don't see this movie, it's because you're a Nazi. Have a great day. I'm going live later today. I hope you have a fantastic day. I freaking love every single one of you. Bye-bye.